Alright, let's open the calendar. Today, CPI data. Ganda. %, expected as the forecast. See how she comes in. Maybe I'll start a poll. Will CPI in? So higher than forecast, lower. %, year over year. Cast your votes, y'all. Just gonna start sharing the stream simply, like this, and everyone. I think everyone gets the gist. I don't have to type "I'm live" every time. These custom thumbnails are cool though. Fun to create. Got him, got that when the Bitcoin, when the solar eclipse was happening. Dogecoin. Yeah, I think custom thumbnails do help a little bit. It's boring, you know. Same shit all the time. really helpful. I didn't notice this before. The little brown line is the forecast. The blue bar is the result. So you can see when it's below forecast, higher than forecast is bad. So when the blue bar exceeds the brown line, it's not good. This means it came in hotter than expected. What's up, MG? What's up, D Johnny? What's up, Phison King? What's up, Phison King? We've got Strings and Buddy in the chat too. We got about half an hour until CPI drops. There is a little bit of a poll going in the chat for the stream. 6 people have voted so far. The majority of you think that the CPI will come in hotter than forecast, so higher than 3.4%. Yikes. That won't be good. If that is the case, that is not great. Hey, what's up, Ernesto? Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Might turn my music down a tad. It's probably a little bit hot. So yeah, pretty bleak forecast. 3.4%. Let's see what Trueflation has to say. Wait for this to load. Should be logged in. Good. Enter app. Let's go for US inflation index. Hey. Trueflation says 1.78%. That is extremely good. We can get anywhere close to that eventually. That will be excellent. Everyone knows the target for CPI is 2%. Currently the government's reporting 3.2%, so they're way off, or Trueflation's way off what the government's putting out.
I don't know if 2% is going to be the target anymore.
Hopefully they...
like Jerome Powell hinted that they're kind of giving up on that.
Adjust the target? Really? Okay. Interesting. Could be. Could be. Well, there is exactly half an hour to go till the data drops. Half an hour. Last month's CPI result was 3.2%. The forecast is 3.4%. Not the direction we want to see it go. Let's see what we get. Most of you think that it's going to be higher than 3.4%. I'm going to say it'll probably come in... look. I'm just going to be a fence sitter and say that it comes in at the forecast of 3.4% year over year. Feel boring. Just go fence sitter mode. I'll tell you what, I do want it lower. I want it to be lower than forecast, but that's wishful thinking. Maybe the market is pricing in a pessimistic result, you know. Let's see what the S&P 500 has to say. Okay, pre-market is up at the moment for the S&P 500, so I voted lower because I think they may tell a fib. Yes, buddy, I agree. That is a good. I think that's a good suspicion to have at this stage. The stock market is showing a pretty bullish pre-market so far. I mean, it's up off the close of yesterday, so there's an hour and 27 minutes to go until the stock market opens. So the data will come out, and then 1 hour later the stock market will open based on, and we'll see what happens based off the data. So what I'm going to do is go extended trading hours just so you can see the pre-market activity. I see we closed strong, like the last hour of the session yesterday, like went up. That's a fairly substantial amount there, comparatively speaking to the rest of the price action of the day. But I mean, it started with a big drop on open, just a big plummet, and then it bounced toward the end. Pre-market is still hanging up strong from where the close was yesterday, so that's cool. A fib. Throw a fib on there. Throw some lies on the chart. Love it. Let's keep an eye on this data drop. See what we get. I will be back in about less than 5 minutes. I'm going to go make a quick cup of coffee so that I can be awake for this.
Good idea.
You might want to even look at coffee.
Yeah, you might want to look at coffee.
If you don't have any data, are you a bastard?
But you didn't trade it.
Traded it for a pack of cigarettes and some milk.
Hang in there, YouTube. I will be back. Smash the like button and like the smash button. Thank you, OG, for that really cool joke. Like the smash button, guys. I'll be back. Don't get wrecked. Back at it. Cool, we got 14 votes on the CPI thingy. Yeah, I can change the music up. Yeah. Let's do maybe this playlist.
Yo, who you talking to, man?
My YouTube stream.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Cooler?
What's going on, man?
Just waiting
How was
for
your
this.
meal?
Yeah, very nice, thank you.
It was hearty. Why did you skip on the beans?
Because they're like carbs.
No, they're high in protein, man.
They
Red
are.
kidney beans.
They are. They are.
Oh, shit.
Where's that song that's like, oh, this one. I like this one. Music. Sicilian Sith, cheers you wonderful peoples. Happy trading. Thanks my dude. Yeah, I'll turn it down in a sec. Should be a bit better. This track's not bad. This track's pretty good. It's very relaxing. How you doing, Palm Beach, Peter? Hope you're well, my dude. S&P 500 pre-market is pushing up right now. The pre-market is in the orange. You can see yesterday's session here. And then the post-market is in blue. So a fairly bullish looking pre-market. We've got about 15 minutes to go until CPI data. Reduces the gains, hopefully. How you going, Gianluca? Gianluca Zazzari. It's a very cool name. So just looking across to Bitcoin for a second. And turning the music down a little. You can see over the past, let's see how many days this is. Over the past like 35, 36 days, we've been trying to resolve this consolidation. This pennant has been throwing all kind of vibes at people, at the market. We look like we were breaking out during the solar eclipse back on Monday. However, that's been entirely given back. We've got a bearish engulfing candle, which was yesterday's candle. And now today has just been, I feel, patiently waiting for the CPI data to drop out. And we can just move past that. We are coming up on the halving as well. Let's check the CoinMarketCap countdown. It's in 9 days and 3 hours.
FUD.
Not long to go now. FUD.
It's crazy how close that is now.
Yeah, it's getting there. It is really close. Free market's starting to drop back now. Let's go to regular trading hours. Daily. 1 hour. Okay, so we got 44%. 16 people have voted so far. 44% say higher than forecast. 44% say that we're going to be at the forecast of 3.4%. And then 12% of voters say lower. Let's see what we get. So we're about 10 minutes out. The last few CPIs, I will say, have been kind of nothing burgers. Not much has happened off the back of them. I remember when CPI and Fed days, like FOMC meetings with the funds rate, those used to have high impact on the market. Back when it was more of a big deal, because right now it's just sticky. The inflation behavior lately has just been sideways at best. So you can see all of this is when CPI and funds rate data was, you know, pivotal to the market. And now that we're stuck in this, it just doesn't, you know, it's just kind of boring and washy. Gone sideways, no progress really. If you were to draw a pattern on this though, this looks like a bearish consolidation. So that's good. We want that because the outcome we want is to push down to the target of 2% for inflation. But I don't know that you can quite apply technical analysis on a inflation rate chart because it's not a chart, it's not something. It's not a market that is traded per se. It's just data based off, you know, the economy, the economic activity, the inflation rate, basically. Maybe.
I think you can still chart it to some extent, personally. Yeah, it moves in waves. You know, it's not like it just is a low inflation, then suddenly overnight spikes to an incredibly high inflation. Like, it moves over through trends.
Right. Potentially, yeah.
And it's money.
So I can see, look, you can see a bear flag here.
There's a cat.
Drop, up, and then down. That's kind of like a bear flag behaves. There's always a cat. I've learned that one.
But you didn't trade it.
Yeah. It's always a cat.
What time does CPI come out?
In 8 minutes.
Yep,
8
really
minutes.
soon.
Very soon. Got 14 people watching on the YouTubes. I just thought I'd chuck it on just to see how the
It's like
CPI
gas station
comes
setting.
in. Sounds like it might have been. Go back to Dogecoin. Let's go to the hourly chart. You can see we fell out of that rising structure. Fairly textbook play there. Tracking trends has been really good lately because, you know, in a trending market, trend lines are your friend. In a ranging market, lines of support and resistance will give you a better sort of picture of what's happening. You know, when you are range bound, you want to define the range, and you define a range generally speaking with lines of support and resistance. Yes, you can find a range perhaps in a channel if the channel is going up. I don't know if you could consider that a range. You know, I can see what you mean if you were saying that it's a range and that you're buying on the low side of the channel and selling on the high side. That makes sense. But I just tend to see that more of a trend. Like if you're trending upwards or trending downwards, going sideways is no trend. It's a range. That's the way I understand it. So right now, Dogecoin on the hourly chart is stuck in a range like this. And we're going to see what Bitcoin throws at us. Let's see what Bitcoin's at actually on the hourly chart. It is also very much like Doge, or Doge is very much like BTC, stuck in a range. Dancing around $69,000. So we've got about 5 minutes until CPI. I hope everyone's hungry because there is going to be a big nothing burger to eat, most likely. Is there a burger emoji? Burgers in the chat? It's probably not. No, I can't find one. There's the food stuff. Oh no, there is. It's just under hamburger. Burgers and fries. Okay, being 5 minutes out, they might give us the little... Yep, they've got the little ticker waiting, the little countdown timer. So I'm gonna minimize this. Put it in like a little side panel. And then let's see what is thrown our way. CPI. Put that here. Maybe we can shift this across. It's for the data. We're waiting for the data. We could watch Bitcoin on the 5-minute chart, perhaps. It's kind of neck and neck. People are torn between CPI coming in at forecast and being higher than forecast. 3.4%, even if it comes in at 3.4%, that is a very nasty step in the wrong direction. We don't want that. We want it to be cooler, if not equal to. So last CPI was 3.2 once again. Forecast is 3.4 this time around. Can't remember the last time we had a pleasant surprise for CPI. It was a little bit ago on this chart here. Kind of shows you the brown bar or the brown line is the forecast, the blue bar is the outcome. So you can see only a few times does it come in cooler than forecast. Most times lately it's been hotter than the forecast. So let me close that off. We got
coming in cooler?
One CPI inflation data. So I understand the joke. Yeah, okay. I got it.
You're funny.
Yeah, it's a funny fella.
I'm fucking hilarious.
Oh, fucking hilarious. Who's coming in cooler? He can answer that.
Who is it?
So, right now, Bitcoin's having a bit of a hissy fit, and it's traveling down from its $69,000 magnet. We get a result in about 45 seconds. Let's go.
FUD.
We're probably gonna be, I don't know, it's probably gonna be another nothing burger. They have been that way the last like 15 times. Maybe 12 times.
I sold back in September.
Oh. We got a soundboard for that now.
I've sold back in September.
Alright, here we go. 10 seconds. Whoop, Bitcoin's getting bought back to 69 potentially. Alright, let's see what we got. What do we got? This is year over year down here. Forecast being 3.4%. It's whoop, Bitcoin's selling off a little here. 3.5. Oh, it's hotter.
I literally freaking called it.
Damn. Okay. The poll ends. Well, there you go. That's not a good outcome. That's more than we want. 0.1% hotter. Just like last time, 0.1% hotter than forecast. And Bitcoin does not like it. And what about the S&P 500 pre-market? How has it swallowed that? Ooh, pre-market has come down viciously off that result. Look at that. Look at that candle.
Rick, that's actually good for Bitcoin long term.
Oh yeah, 100%.
hedge against inflation. So
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So everything came in 0.1% hotter than the forecast. That seems very sus. And yes, OG, I think it's fake. I think it's all fake. Alright. Back to regular programming. Look at that. Bitcoin is shitting the bed. Kinda. Alright, YouTube. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I only wanted to really capture the result of what CPI was going to throw our way, so we got it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.